Alright, so I'm doing this video. Enoch, had one of your videos you're talking about gang stalking, man. I want to elaborate further on it. Um, I've been watching your content for a while. You've you speak on a lot of this stuff. I've experienced it too, but I want to take it a step further and explain the spiritual side of it. Okay, so um, when you unplug yourself from the matrix, people are gonna know that. Like they might like it's the Smith effect. Like when you unplug yourself from the matrix, you're gonna the people who are still inside of the matrix are gonna do shit on are gonna do things on purpose to piss you off, to take you off balance. And there's many different reasons for that. One is the spiritual aspect. Those demons inside of that person, these people could be inside of a church. These people could be a part of a church. They could be part of an organization that represents a church. They could claim to be Christians, but they got demons in them. They got that spirit in them that's negative, that's geared towards that negative side, where they want to absorb your attention. Like something happened to me the other day, right? And this person, it was so strange. Like I walked into this building, right? And I'm getting my transcripts, right, to join the military, right? And this person isn't saying a single word to me. I'm speaking. Okay, so I'm speaking to a normal person at the receptionist. This person is normal. She's. I'm not getting any really weird off vibes from this person, but the person sitting next to her, the way she's looking at me, bro, it's like a demon is looking at me. It's like the way she was looking at me, dude. I felt so uncomfortable. Like it was so weird. So I speak to the normal person. I'm like, hey, I'm here to get my transcripts. Do I gotta fill out a form? She's like, yeah, right here. All right, so I fill out the form. I go inside of the room, the back room, right? And it says, it doesn't really clarify because I'm trying to like fax this information, the form, so the transcripts get sent over to the building. And it doesn't say. It says name of entity. It doesn't really clarify. So I go back to the front of the reception room, and I'm like, yeah, I want it sent to this building. And then this person, the normal person, hands it off to the person who's giving me this evil eye, bro. It's so weird. And this happened on Friday. It's Sunday now. I'm still talking about this like I'm still affected by this. This is how you know that you were like, this is a demon, bro. Like this is how you know you're around someone who's against you, because if it's your instincts, like once you're spiritually awakened, um, and you've got that light in you, you have the gift of discernment. You're able to see who's for you and who's against you. This is something that you're not really able to do if you don't unplug yourself from the matrix and you don't become aware of these higher paradigms and these higher levels of consciousness. Now, this brings me, I want to finish up what I was saying before. So the normal person hands it off to the person giving me the evil eye, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, you're going to the U.S. Army." Da, 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 da. And then it's like, okay, so then I put my credit card and then I pay for it, whatever, with the normal person. But the weird person giving me the evil eye puts in the information on my thing, and it's just like, so I pay for it. Then a person comes into the room and she's like, "Oh my gosh, how are you?" This is a person who I had known in the past, and it's like seeing a familiar face. And then it's like the person gets up, like goes right behind the other person, is just staring me dead in the eye, like giving me the weirdest fucking look. Not saying and mind you, this person giving me the evil eye is not saying a single damn word, and which makes it even more creepy, right? And it rubbed me the wrong way, but when I went there into that building, I knew it. I did not acknowledge this person. I didn't give them my attention because I could feel it. I could feel something was off. I could feel them, like me giving this person attention or giving them my words or my any type of validation would be feeding that demon or feeding that person. And that's what they wanted. That's what I could see. That's what they were craving. Like this person got up, went all the way around behind the person that was speaking to me, that was giving me like good vibes and giving me like good feedback. It's like, oh my gosh, we're so happy. I'm so happy to see you. I'm like, it's good to see you too. I gotta go. So I made it quick. It was so weird, dude. It was so weird. So I go home, right? And what happens is I'm speaking to my recruiter, and the person's like, because I didn't know if it was they were mailing their transcripts or faxing it, and I didn't put the number down because I didn't know it didn't specify it, so I had to call the building, bro, and man, I knew this was gonna happen. I freaking regret this. I'm making a video at 4 o'clock in the morning, like I'm still affected by this. This is like traumatized me. Like I feel so uncomfortable about what happened, and so this is what happened, right? I call the building up, and then the normal person answers the phone, and then it's like she transfers the number over to somebody else, and it's so weird. It's the person who gave me the evil eye, the same person, and this person is sitting right next to the person who's normal. So it's like the person doesn't even notify me that they're gonna put me on hold and transfer me. It's like, oh, they just automatically do it, which I felt was kind of like rude. It's like you're not even giving me like a heads up, And it's like then it goes directly to a voicemail. I call back, the normal person answers. She's like, yeah, this person is in a meeting or whatever. What she said specifically was this person is speaking to parents right now, and I'm like, okay, when are the is this going to be done in 30 minutes? How long? What's up? She's like, I'm like, she says something weird. She says something, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'll call back in, 30 minutes, whatever. Then I call back, right? And the normal person answers the phone. Then I get transferred over to the person giving me this evil eye, bro. And dude, she picks up the phone, and it was so creepy. It was so creepy. And then it's like, okay, I say to her, yeah, I want this number faxed to this number. This transcript's faxed to this number. And at the end, whatever, because I haven't really been running game with chicks. I haven't really been, out there and very social. Like I'm a very reclusive type of person, and that's also a bad thing because you're not on top of your game, you're not on point, you let shit pass when you recluse yourself so much from the world, you just kind of just become a little bit passive. So I've been putting myself out more, going outside and being more social, meeting up with friends, and I feel a lot more confident. But going on to the next thing, what happened was I said, she's like, oh, she faxes over the information. She said, oh, it's gonna take me an hour to do this. And then to do it, and I'm like, thank you. And then she's like, and then the way that she says it, she says, you're welcome. Like the way she said you're welcome was so creepy, bro. It like hit me to my freaking core, man. It was like so creepy, dude. I left with such an uncomfortable feeling when I hung up that phone when she said, you're welcome. It was like so creepy. Anyway, and I remember looking at this person, and when I was in the building, I could see something was off, bro. Like it was like a person not being unplugged from the matrix. Like a person wants to fuck with you. Like the eyes are the windows to the soul. I looked in that person's eyes, and I saw like darkness. I saw a person that wants to absorb other people. Like I saw bad, bro. Like I didn't see a person that like had empathy. I saw a person that like just doesn't have that, like wants to fuck with people, or has her own way of absorbing other people's attention and validation. And I regret saying thank you the way that I did. I just should have just like been like I and just hang up the phone. I shouldn't even have said anything. I just should have just hung up the phone. But anyway, yeah. In finishing up this video, it's a spiritual war. This is light versus dark. It truly is. When you unplug yourself from the matrix and you begin to learn about these higher paradigms, these higher truths, you're going to have people who are against it. They don't want to wake up. The blue pill people, those people, no matter how kind they are to you, they could be family members, whoever, as long as they are blue pilled, they cannot be trusted because they still exist inside of that system. And all it takes is someone, let's say a government official or somebody else, anybody, doesn't even matter. It could be a random person on the street. They can convince that blue pill person to turn against you. It doesn't matter how loyal they are to you. They're gonna break eventually. As long as they're blue pilled, you cannot trust them because they still belong to that system. No matter how loyal they are, no matter how long that you've known this person, if they're blue pilled, they cannot be trusted. They have to be red pilled. There's no reason why they shouldn't be red pilled. The only reason stopping them is because they value the lies and the comfort of being in denial more than the truth. That's it. It's as simple as that. You got to surround yourself with red pill people. People that constantly check themselves if they are under falsehoods. And this is you're gonna have things happen where you represent that light to so many different people, and those people that represent the dark, that don't have that light in them, that don't have that gift of discernment, are gonna fuck with you. They're gonna do that on purpose, just to steal that light, and that's what narcissists do. They act like demons. They have a symbiotic relationship with demons. Narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths have a symbiotic relationship with demons on the spiritual plane, on the spiritual level. Demons operate the same way as a narcissist. So, one can make the argument that, hey, maybe a narcissist has demons in them. Shit, maybe a demon might be occupying that person, And, who knows? There's so many layers of truth to this that we're beginning to uncover. There's a lot of people online that, I remember there's this person, I was in the comment section watching a narcissism video, person talking about narcissistic abuse, and this person in the comment section was like, this person was a narcissist, and me and this girl, we had prayed for this person, and this girl was sitting next to the narcissist, whatever, and the narcissist, their voice completely changed, and it's like, the narcissist says, you think you can stop me with your prayers? This person, mind you, did not hear the person praying for them. They were away from the house. Like, they were outside in a completely different building. And this person said that out. Like, the guy turned around, who prayed, looked at the girl, looked back at the dude who's the narcissist, and was like, did you hear that voice? His voice changed. Like, it's like in an evil way. Like, I didn't hear like an evil voice, but there's so many different levels that we're beginning to uncover about the spiritual aspect of, to the spiritual aspect of this truth, that there's so much we don't know. That's why it's important to keep an open mind. But, I wanted to put this video out. I felt compelled. Maybe you could react to this video. That'd be really cool. If you agreed with it, if you disagree with it, let me know.